Hi everybody, I am just hanging out with Maxie in bed. It's a beautiful day and I am about to hop up and get some sun, but I thought I would try something different with a blog that I just wrote um, and record a video instead of just putting it up in script form because there's some of you that don't like reading, babe, and I understand that. So I figured I'd put a video up for you in case you just wanted to listen to it. So that's cool. I've written a piece about Maximus. So I'll just read that to you and we'll see how it goes, babes. Okay, cool. So it's called My Dog. I know, inventive, right? Surely dogs are something like babies. You always think yours is the cutest. You join your friends' baby fan pages because it would be rude not to. They may think you hate their babies. You go on about how cute they are, secretly thinking, mine's still the cutest. And you regale at any opportunity to tell everyone how your mutt is top of the class. I may have mixed that up. Anyway, for the most part, other people's dogs, just like their babies, aren't that fascinating. I'm sure you can guess what I'm about to say, though. Except for mine. Now, some of you may know my dog. Some of you may not. Some of you may find my dog post just as annoying as everyone else's, but I swear that my dog is in fact special. Why so special, you ask? Does he scale elaborate wall hangings in stiletto heels while swilling martinis and chatting on chatting devices? Does he whip up farcical poetry regarding the state of Greece's economy and the length of Lady Gaga's penis? No, not exactly, although you could say his mama is fairly apt in that department. But I digress. This mutt gives me the opportunity to make beautiful connections with absolute strangers. It doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing or how fabulous I look. When I'm cutting my pup, Maximus Muttley Mupp Ninja Pasha Rube Goldberg Canby Bat Bat Hot Stepper Meat Cloud Prime, Maximus Prime for short, around with me, he steals all the attention. I get stopped everywhere I go. People want their photos taken with him or just to take a photo of him on his own. They want to cuddle him. They want to know his life story. They want to buy puppies of his, but even better than that, they start to share their own pet stories with me. No other day shows this common occurrence more than one too hot to be anywhere but nude in front of the open fridge Wednesday. I had taken my dog on this ridiculous round trip to get my Australian driver's license. Ridiculous because I'd been a pleb and not read what I needed to acquire said license. A normally 15-minute appointment turned into a 3-hour excursion into the pits of fiery doom. Next stop after that was a new name tag for Maximus. So I headed from Burwood East to Richmond. I went into the first locksmith building I could see and asked a mustached man behind the counter if they had what I was looking for. He looked offended, to say the least. I had a slight feeling this was a serious fucking lock and key shop, and dog tags were for the lower class brethren. He sent me to the plaza to visit someone else who could help me with what I was after. And as I was leaving the building to go towards the ATM to pay for what I needed, an old lady wearing a big white daggy t-shirt, a crystal around her necklace, black pants, and her hair tied up in a mottled bun stopped me with a caw and a lot of arm flailing to motion me over to have a cuddle with Maxie. Ego went, I don't have time for this. I'm exhausted. I want to go home. But my heart said, stay. Be open with her. Connect with her. This woman was old. She had a walker, but stopped and threw it the second she saw Maximus. Oh, baby, she cooed in a smoke-laden Russian accent. Oh, baby, cutie, cutie, baby. I handed Maximus over to her promptly, and her face morphed into what I could only describe as rabid glee. I was going to be stuck here for some time. Now, Maximus is a pasha. A ninja pasha, to be exact. That is where part of his name came from, and he went straight in for the kill, licking this woman's face all over and focusing on her lips and her nose, and not just outside it, but literally in and around, up her nostrils, the works. Most people freak out at this, but this bint loved it. It was classic. She basically stood there, kissing my dog and cooing at him in a crazed Russian accent while I watched in awe and felt slightly uncomfortable at the PDA that was ferociously happening between my canine companion and this Russian siren. "How much did you pay for him?" she said. I told her, and then she offered me $2,000 for him. "No, I can't. I love him," I chortled. I'm going to stop doing the bad Russian accent now because then you won't understand what I'm saying. "Oh, you are like me. This is love. Children, you must get job for. All they want is money. But an animal is unconditional love. You don't feed it, it still love you," she cried. This warmed my heart, and I realized I had made the right decision to stay and talk to this woman. She started telling me about her grandchildren, how they would inquire, "Grandma, why do you live in the commission flats?" She said, mimicking her grandchildren's voices. "Because I give all my money to your mum," she blurted with a mischievous look in her eye. "I don't like people," she said. "Oh, that's sad. I like you," I replied back. "Oh, I like you too, because you have animal. People that have animals like this, they're okay," she said. Then she started to tell me about her pets. It's generally the most common thing that happens when I get stopped for Maximus. They want to share their stories about their own furry friends. My dog, I rescued him from a family that had children, and they used a fork. You know fork? I nodded as she motioned stabbing actions on Maximus. They used fork to do this all over him. Then they burned him and cut his tail with scissors. He was so scared, and now he loves. Then my cat. I found her in a park, and she was so little and so afraid. Now she's big. She had an accident, and they wanted to remove her front leg. I refused. I gave up all my smoking because I'm on pension and paid $2,000 to get her fixed. And now she's happy. I love her too. I smiled outside and in. "What a gift you are," I said. "If I had $1 million, you have that, and I have this baby," she taunted again. My darling dog still in Russian arms in absolute rapture. "No way, baby. I love him. He's my child," I jibed. "I understand," she said. "It's love. I'm 80 now, but when I was 10 years old in World War II, the snow was 10 feet high, and I was all alone walking home, and I found a little puppy. I took it home to my mother, and she looked at me sadly and said, 'We have no milk or food to feed this baby. We can't keep him.' I said, 'Mother, every day I get 25 grams of bread. I will share my bread with the puppy.' And so I did, and it lived, and I was happy." I was blown away. My intuition was going off the whole time. Get this woman's number, hang out with her, and learn from her. My ego kept trying to repress it. "You're crazy. She's old. She might think you're crazy. She said she hated people." Blah, 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 blah. It went on. After that puppy story, I couldn't help it anymore. "Look, I can't give you Maximus, but I think you're really wonderful, and I would love to come over and visit. I could bring him with me, and we could have a cup of tea or something," I said. "Or a cup of beer," she exclaimed. My face lit up. What a classic lady. She gave me her number and her address straight away and told me her name was Allah, which kind of blew me away a little bit too. I told her my name was Samsara, and she said, Tara? I laughed. No, Samsara, Samsara. Tara, Lara, Sarah, she replied. I called Tara. I cracked up. You can call me whatever you want if you like, baby. She then told me she would be home often, apart from when she went to the chemist or the supermarket. Then she started to tell me more stories. She started to tell me she'd swum for Russia in the Olympics, and I could feel more and more coming on, but I really had to go. So I told her I loved her and that she was beautiful. She said, you know, I'm 80, but I believe age is only a number. I don't have a lot. You know, I'm on the pension. But I wake up every morning and I say, thank you, God. I am grateful. And so I am happy. I almost cried. I feel that way too, Allah. I am grateful. So I believe that makes me happy. I don't like people, but I like you, she said again. I went in for the cuddle. Her energy was serene, gentle, and welcoming. She gave me a little kiss on the cheek and told me to visit soon. As I walked away, she called from behind me. I will pray for you and your baby. I will pray. Clasping her hands together in a prayer stance as she spoke. I thanked her and beamed as I left the building. I'm going to visit Allah, my new beautiful friend who rescues pets and represented Russia in the Olympics. She's someone I will listen to more than speak to. She is someone I will learn from. She's someone I will ask about life and how to deal with it. She's someone I want to be like when I'm her age, minus the not liking people thing, obviously. I wonder whether that was a farce, though. She was amazingly sarcastic. Brilliantly so. Battery running out presently, so plugging in laptop simultaneously. Boom, there we go. So there you go. I have experiences like that because of Maximus all of the time. I believe that we bond deeply over the love of our pets, and for you breeders, your babies. I'll give you that. But more than the things we mutually love together, it's something we can connect on. I feel so blessed to have such a cute creature that brings so many people love and light to call my very own. I hope you all take the time to take your pet or baby or cute thing out for a walk and strike up a conversation with a stranger sometime soon. You never know. You may meet your very own Allah. Namaste. Now, that was a story. I'm going to get up and have a really good day. I'm going to let you say goodbye to Maximus. Come here, babe. He'll just... Oh, that was just I prodded him under his arm, baby. Squeaked like a squeaker. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, boo. So this is my famous mum. We're going to have a wonderful day, and we hope that you do too. And I'm going to do more of these videos for the people that don't like to read. So bless you, children. Bye.